just finished our informal session on unpacking the bill. Just to reiterate, it wasn't a debate or a process seeking leading to its approval. Members wanted to understand from the promoters of this bill what were the contents of it. And we have explained all the 16 issues. We have also debunked the lies that are being told out there about this bill. But now I just have two messages. My first message is to the Honorable Haden Duale, the MP representing Garissa Township, that you must read the Constitution properly. The Constitution gives you your duties as a elected member of Parliament. It also gives members of the county assemblies responsibility and duties as the people's representative at the ward level. These functions are clearly defined in our Constitution. Just in case you have not read, it is in chapter 11 on devolution. So your intimidation of members of the county assembly is criminal in nature. In fact, I would have expected that the DCI, Mr. Kinoti, could have summoned you by now to record a statement why you uttered such words, intimidatory words. So this country has bestowed upon MCAs the responsibility of approving any bill sponsored through the popular initiative. Nobody else can begin the process of approval but members of the county assembly. That is the law and that's the Constitution. So any threat to them is inconsequential but remains criminal in nature. I also have a message to President Uhuru Kenyatta, and I want him to pass this message to his political brother Raila Amolo Odinga, who has come out into the open to oppose this bill for some very frivolous reasons. Now that he wants to play politics, I will ask President Uhuru to relieve Raila of his functions as the AU representative, to come and play politics, to stop pretending that he's representing Kenya or Africa AU on infrastructure, but at the same time playing politics with this. Raila should stop playing politics with the lives of people. I don't see why anybody will be opposed to more money coming to the wards, to the counties, in order to give our people services, because that is the essence of developing this country, making sure that services reach each and every part of this country. After this session, members of this county assembly have also noted the problem with the judiciary. We believe that the judgment or the order given by Justice Makau is in itself very unconstitutional, because you cannot amend constitutional timelines by way of an order. The constitutional timeline given to the county assemblies is static. It's a maximum of 3 months. So if he takes away the 14 days, how will these county assemblies recover those 14 days without a constitutional crisis? Yet that is the mandate. And I also want to draw parallels to his decision on this case compared to the Building Bridges Initiative case that our party has taken before him. He has presided over the Building Bridges petition against the petition against the building bridges brought by Third Way Alliance Kenya. For 7 months, he has refused to give any conservatory order or even allowed any hearing of any application or the petition itself in total. But we were served with this petition seeking to stop the debate on this Punguza Mizigo on Friday at 4:45 p.m. The judge gave a direction that we respond within 1 day. I've just spoken to the Speaker of Garissa County Assembly, who will confirm himself that to date they have not been served with the petition. The speakers of Mandera, Wajir, Marsabit, Turkana, and all the far-flung counties, including even the closer one like Nakuru, Embu, Muranga, where we have been so far, all confirmed they have not been served with the petition. So under what circumstance did Justice Makau make such an injurious order to stop the country when nobody has responded to the petition? This is completely unusual. Even under the civil procedure rules of this country, the minimum any party can get to respond to any issue before the court is at least 3 days. At least 3 days. Even in the presidential petition, which has a time limit of only 14 days, you are only given 3 days to respond. So when the judge gives direction that respond within 1 day, a petition that was served very late on Friday night, is he complicit? Is he using the court process, the courtroom, as an avenue to make political scores? That for us in summation, and we are not going to stay put. We think that it's about time we call out people who are enemies of development of this country, including those who claim to have been opposition for the donkey years they have been, without concretizing any idea. People are telling us to wait for Building Bridges initiative. What process is Building Bridges initiative following to seek to amend the Constitution of Kenya? When you look at all the 9 points, terms of reference for the Building Bridges initiative, none of them directs them to look for views to amend the Constitution. You can only amend the Constitution of this country via 2 ways: through parliamentary initiative, which is provided for in Article 256, or through the popular initiative, which is provided for in Article 257. And that is what Third Way Alliance Kenya followed. 1.2 million Kenyans supported this initiative, which is why now it's a bill for discussion before these particular assemblies. So we are asking the judiciary, if you want to be politicians, leave the gap, leave the bench, and come and play politics. Don't be used